Now we're completely ready to use airdrop ng. We've installed it first and then we have our rules file ready. All we have to do is just fire it up. Now to fire airdrop ng up and to use it, we're gonna need to use a template file that has all the networks and all the devices that are connected to these networks. So to do this, we're gonna use airdrop ng to create a template file with all the devices and all the networks that are around us, and then we'll run airdrop ng with that template. So first of all, we're gonna run airdrop ng, airdump ng, and we're not gonna specify a channel or a BSS ID because we wanted to gather information about all the networks around us and all the devices that are connected to these networks. So we're just gonna use a write option, and we're just gonna let's call it airdrop test template. Okay, that's the file name, and then we're gonna put the name of our Wi-Fi card with monitor mode. So the purpose of this command is just to create a template that we're gonna use with airdrop. We can add a write, an output format, and CSV. This will tell airdrop and airdump ng that we're only interested into the CSV format of the file. We saw when we used the write option in a previous video, airdump created 4 files with 4 different formats. In this video now, we're telling airdump we're only interested into the CSV version, so don't create any other formats. So the command is airdump ng write to write the template file or the capture file, and we're telling it we only want a CSV version, and then we put the name of our Wi-Fi card, which is mon0. So I'm gonna hit enter, and I'm gonna let this run for a little bit so that airdump can capture all the networks and all the devices that are connected to them. Now again, my target network is gonna be this device. My target device is gonna be this device, and we're just gonna confirm that it has internet connection by going to google.com, and we can see that it is connected. So I'm just gonna Control C now. That's enough. So as we explained before, we have airdump has 2 main parts. This part contains all the access points that are within our Wi-Fi range, and here we have the clients associated with these access points. So we can see that this device that's my Linux device, and this is its MAC address. We can see that it's connected to this network, and that's the MAC address of my UPC network. And we can see it actually says the name of the network here, which is UPC62. So that's going to be my target, and I'm going to run airdrop ng. I'm going to pick the template file that we created in the previous video. So we called it drop test template, I think. Airdrop test template. And again, you can see the extra 01 added automatically by airdump ng. And then we're gonna pick up our rules file that we created in the previous video, and that's called airdrop rules.txt. And then we're gonna put our Wi-Fi card -i, and then we put the Wi-Fi card with monitor mode. So the command is airdrop ng t. We put the template after it. The template is the capture file that we created in the previous step, and R is the rules file that we created in the previous video. So that's my rules file, and we can see the rule that I have here. It's disassociating this device from this network. And that's my target device, target network. So we go back, we hit enter, and we see airdrop running. Let's go to the target machine, try to This time let's try to go to Facebook. And as you can see that we can't access facebook.com and we lost our connection here. So this is exactly the same attack that we carried out using AirReply-ng, using the deauth option. The only difference is with airdrop we can use a rules file, so we have much more freedom with what we want to do with the devices around us. We can, as we saw, we can disassociate a number of devices. We can prevent all devices from connecting to all networks. So we just have so much more freedom with what we want to do.